I personally think that a glutathione supplement should be kept in your cabinet year-round if you want to maintain optimal health and be proactive about any potential future viruses or illnesses that may be coming your way. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is analyzing the benefits of glutathione supplements. Now, just as a reminder, we're talking about the body's master antioxidant, glutathione. So this is clearly an extremely important molecule that is needed by the body to actually shield the body against pathogens, bacteria, viruses, and it helps the body become more resilient overall. In fact, I would go as far as saying that glutathione is the body's master adaptogen, meaning that it can combat stress. So let's get into today's video. We're going to explore glutathione. You're going to be, at the end of the video, you'll leave with a ton of knowledge around how to use glutathione supplements, the research behind it, and the benefits. So first of all, what is glutathione? Glutathione is a vital antioxidant found in every cell of the body, often referred to as the master antioxidant. Now, it is composed of 3 amino acids: glutamic acid, cysteine, and glycine. These amino acids combine to form L-glutathione, which detoxifies the body from harmful free radicals. Glutathione supports the immune system and protects various tissues, including the heart, brain, lungs, skin, arteries, and liver. Now, it plays a crucial role in the healthy growth and functioning of immune cells and helps prevent cancer by possibly preventing cancer. That is not a definitive thing here. It may actually help with cancerous cells, according to animal studies, by detoxifying carcinogens and supporting certain treatments. What does the research suggest? Well, glutathione enhances gut health in diabetic individuals. This study aimed to assess the effects of long-term oral glutathione supplementation on the gut microbiome in Indian diabetic individuals over a 6-month period. So here are the outcomes and results. Increase in body stores of glutathione. Participants showed a significant increase in their body stores of glutathione after 6 months of supplementation. Stabilization of HbA1c levels. Glutathione supplementation helps stabilize decreased levels of glycated hemoglobin, which is a marker for long-term blood sugar levels. And it also decreased proteobacteria. It led to an enrichment of beneficial bacteria. It led to a reduction in pathogenic bacteria, and it also restored the gut microbiome. This next study here suggests that glutathione boosts antioxidant stores in healthy adults. This study aimed to evaluate the long-term effectiveness of oral glutathione supplementation on body stores of GSH in healthy adults over a 6-month period. Increase in GSH levels in blood, erythrocytes, plasma, lymphocytes, and buccal mucosal cells increased significantly at both 250 milligrams per day and 1,000 milligrams per day doses after 1, 3, and 6 months of supplementation. Dose dependency. GSH levels increased by 30 to 35% in erythrocytes, plasma, and lymphocytes, and by 260% in buccal cells in the high dose group. In the low dose group, GSH levels increased by 17% in blood and 29% in erythrocytes. Reduction in oxidative stress. There was a reduction in oxidative stress indicated by decreases in the oxidized to reduce glutathione ratio in whole blood after 6 months of supplementation. Immune function. Natural killer cytotoxicity increased more than 2-fold in the high dose group compared to placebo at 3 months. These findings demonstrate that daily GSH supplementation is effective in increasing body stores of GSH, reducing oxidative stress, and enhancing immune function in healthy adults. Looking at this next study here, glutathione and citrulline improves exercise performance. This randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover study aimed to investigate the effects of L-citrulline and glutathione on aerobic exercise performance and blood flow in well-trained men. Outcomes and results: enhanced blood flow. Blood flow was significantly increased 30 minutes post-exercise in participants who took SPB compared to those who took the placebo. Elevated plasma concentrations. Plasma concentrations of L-citrulline and L-arginine were significantly elevated immediately post-exercise, and 30 minutes post-exercise in the SPB group compared to the placebo group. Improved exercise performance. The acute ingestion of SPB over 8 days led to enhanced blood flow and increased L-citrulline and L-arginine plasma concentrations after high-intensity exercise, which may contribute to improved aerobic exercise performance. The study demonstrates that combining L-citrulline with glutathione supplementation may enhance blood flow and plasma concentrations of key amino acids, potentially improving performance in high-intensity aerobic exercise. And this next study here was quite fascinating. They're looking at glutathione and citrulline enhance vascular function in postmenopausal women. This study investigated the effects of citrulline alone and combined with glutathione on vascular function in postmenopausal women who often experience endothelial dysfunction linked to oxidative stress. Outcomes and results: improved flow-mediated dilation. Citrulline and glutathione supplementation significantly increased FMD compared to placebo, indicating better endothelial function. ARG-edema ratio. Both citrulline and glutathione supplementation increased the arginine to asymmetric dimethylarginine ratio, suggesting improved endothelial health, although citrulline supplementation alone did not enhance FMD. Blood pressure reactivity. Citrulline and glutathione supplementation reduced brachial and aortic systolic blood pressure and mean arterial pressure response to the cold pressor test compared to placebo and citrulline supplementation alone. Correlation with baseline measures. Improvements in FMD were related to baseline FMD and aortic map response to CPT. The combination of citrulline and glutathione improved endothelial function and reduced BP reactivity in postmenopausal women, while citrulline alone did not show the same benefits. This next one here looks at how glutathione improves glucose homeostasis in obese individuals. This study explored the impact of oral glutathione supplementation on glucose homeostasis and oxidative stress markers in obese individuals both with and without type 2 diabetes. Outcomes and results: increased insulin sensitivity. Whole body insulin sensitivity significantly improved in the glutathione supplementation group after 3 weeks. Skeletal muscle glutathione supplementation levels. There was a numerical increase in skeletal muscle glutathione supplementation in the glutathione supplementation group, although the glutathione supplementation to glutathione disulfide ratio remained unchanged. Oxidative stress markers. Skeletal muscle mitochondrial hydrogen peroxide emission rate did not change with glutathione supplementation. Similarly, no changes were observed in the urinary excretion of RNA and DNA oxidation products, although a general decrease in 8-oxo-DG was noted over time. Oral glutathione supplementation enhances insulin sensitivity in obese individuals with and without T2DM, but does not significantly alter markers of oxidative stress. Now, this next study was quite fascinating. It looked at how glutathione positively influences lipid profile and hepatic metabolism. This study aimed to evaluate the efficacy of a new sublingual formulation of L-glutathione on biochemical markers of hepatic metabolism, lipid profile, oxidative stress, and peripheral vascular function in patients with cardiovascular risk factors. Outcomes and results: lipid profile improvement. L-GSH supplementation significantly decreased total cholesterol and low-density lipoprotein cholesterol compared to placebo. Peripheral vascular function. No significant difference was observed in reactive hyperemia index and oxidative stress markers between GL-GSH and placebo in the overall study population. Arterial stiffness reduction. In participants with baseline abnormal RHI, L-GSH administration significantly reduced arterial stiffness. Sublingual L-GSH supplementation positively influences the lipid profile in patients with CVRF and may help prevent vascular damage in those with endothelial dysfunction. This next study here was looking at how glutathione can improve liver function in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease patients. This pilot study investigated the therapeutic effects of oral glutathione administration in patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Outcomes and results: ALT levels decreased. Alanine aminotransferase levels significantly decreased after 4 months of GSH treatment, indicating improved liver function. Lipid profile improvement. Triglycerides, non-esterified fatty acids, and ferritin levels also decreased following GSH treatment, suggesting better lipid metabolism. Liver fat and fibrosis. Quantified using vibration-controlled transient elastography, the controlled attenuation parameter, a measure of liver fat, decreased in ALT responders. Responder characteristics. ALT responders were generally younger and less likely to have severe diabetes compared to non-responders. This study suggests that oral glutathione may have therapeutic benefits for patients with NAFLD, improving liver function and lipid profiles. Larger clinical trials are needed to confirm these findings. If you're someone that's been trialing different supplements and you're still lacking that energy, spark, drive, and overall vitality, then you may want to check out my brand new supplement that I've just released called Catwa Pure. Catwa Pure harnesses the power of a particular Amazonian herb known as Catwaba bark, which has been used for centuries to boost mood, enhance energy levels, and act as an aphrodisiac. So definitely check out Catwa Pure. You can learn more by visiting inbeforesups.com. This next study here looked at how glutathione can enhance skin properties. Now, bear in mind that glutathione is pretty well known to whiten and lighten the skin. This is why a number of people are actually taking glutathione to make their skin look more white. This study aimed to evaluate the effects of both reduced and oxidized forms of glutathione at doses lower than 500 milligrams per day on improving skin properties, outcomes and results, melanin index and UV spots. Both GSH and GSSG supplementation tended to lower the melanin index and ultraviolet spots on the face and arm compared to the placebo group. Wrinkle reduction. Subjects who received GSH showed a significant reduction in wrinkles at certain sites compared to those taking a placebo. Skin elasticity. There was a tendency for increased skin elasticity in both the GSH and GSSG groups compared to the placebo group. Safety. No serious adverse effects were reported throughout the study, indicating that both forms of glutathione are well tolerated. Oral supplementation of glutathione at 250 milligrams per day in both its reduced and oxidized forms effectively improves various skin properties, including melanin index, wrinkle reduction, and skin elasticity, and is safe for use. This double-blinded study examined the effects of liposomal glutathione supplementation on cytokine levels and redox homeostasis in HIV-infected individuals with CD4 plus T cell counts below 350 cells per MEBA3 over a 3-month period. Outcomes and results. Baseline cytokine levels. HIV-positive subjects showed decreased levels of IL-12, IL-2, and IFNG, and increased levels of IL-6, IL-10, TGFB, and free radicals compared to healthy individuals. LGSH supplementation. Increased Th1 cytokines, notable increase in IL-12, IL-2, and IFNG levels, decreased pro-inflammatory cytokines, significant reduction in IL-6, IL-10, and free radicals. Stabilized cytokine levels, stabilization of TGFB, IL-1, and IL-17 levels. GSH levels, increased GSH levels in CD4 plus T cells with stabilized free radical levels in the treatment group, placebo group. No significant changes observed throughout the study. Liposomal GSH supplementation helps restore redox homeostasis and cytokine balance in HIV-infected individuals with low CD4 plus T cell counts, aiding in the immune system's ability to control opportunistic infections. Now, this one here was quite interesting. It looks at how glutathione reduces exercise-induced muscle fatigue and improves metabolism. This study investigated the effects of oral glutathione supplementation on exercise-induced muscle metabolism and fatigue in both mice and humans. Mice were divided into 4 groups and humans participated in a double-blind crossover trial. Outcomes and results. Mouse study. Lower plasma non-esterified fatty acids. Exercise supplemented with GSH group had significantly lower levels compared to the exercise control group. Prevented muscle acidification. GSH supplementation prevented the decrease in intermuscular pH post-exercise compared to the exercise control group. Increased PGC1A and mitochondrial DNA. Sedentary GSH group had 25% higher PGC, 1A protein, and 53% higher mitochondrial DNA levels compared to the sedentary control group. Human study. Suppressed blood lactate elevation. GSH intake reduced blood lactate levels post-exercise compared to the placebo group. Reduced fatigue. Psychological fatigue-related factors were significantly decreased in the GSH trial compared to the placebo trial. These results suggest that GSH supplementation improves lipid metabolism and reduces muscle acidification during exercise, leading to less muscle fatigue. So what might glutathione supplementation stack well with? Vitamin C and vitamin E, N-acetylcysteine, alpha-lipoic acid, and also coenzyme Q10. These all work together synergistically to improve energy production, support mitochondrial function, and improve overall health. So just in terms of side effects and dangers of glutathione supplementation, allergic reactions such as rashes, sensitivity, avoid if you are sensitive to glutathione. But as always, you need to consult with your doctor and always check with a healthcare provider before starting supplementation. So just remember that alcohol and smoking can reduce glutathione's effectiveness. Caffeine may actually, and certain medications might actually dampen the effects, and dairy and processed foods may affect it as well. And then finally, when it comes to dosages for glutathione supplementation, oral supplementation common dosages range from around 250 milligrams to 1000 milligrams per day. And so at the 250 milligram per day dose, it's effective for skin benefits and antioxidant support. Medium dose at 500 milligrams per day is often used for skin lightening effects and general health. And then at 1000 milligrams per day, it may be used for higher therapeutic purposes, such as enhancing body stores of glutathione and improving insulin sensitivity. Now, just bear in mind that it can be used in oral form, intravenous, and intramuscular. So it is generally well tolerated with no serious adverse effects reported in studies at doses of up to 1000 milligrams per day. But as always, make sure you consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your lifestyle or routine. That's it from me today, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.